Hello, and welcome back to Midnight Carnivore. I'm Brian, and just want to give you an update. This is the start of week 6. I had my doctor's appointment yesterday, and it went really well. The doctor was happy that I lost weight. He's okay with the carnivore diet, and he's not very concerned about cholesterol because he understands that cholesterol is an important thing that you need in your body to get your hormones in line. And so another reason why I started this, because when I went to get my blood work before, my sugar was getting a little high, and I was approaching, like, I was pretty much pre-diabetic. Good news is that's coming down. My liver function was good; it was coming down. Um, and I've seen a lot of different people who've done this diet, like they've reversed their type 2 diabetes. I've seen people lose a ton of weight, like Sean for Sean from Carnivore, Intentional Carnivore. He lost 245 pounds in a year just by eating meat. You also have Laura Spaeth and her husband Chris, who I think together they have lost like 250 pounds, and they've been doing it for 5 years, and they haven't had any problems with their cholesterol. Yeah, their cholesterol is higher, but they're much overall, they're healthier, much overall, they're in better health. So that's what's pretty much what's going on now. I'm out back here out on the road, and I need to salt some of my steaks and get them put into the refrigerator. Okay, we're going to season these steaks and then put them in the fridge for later. We're just using salt. We got a strip steak and a ribeye over here. Use a little flip. And then we're just going to go ahead and put these in the fridge. Well, the steaks are out. The George Foreman's heated up, and we are going to throw these bad boys on the grill. And those things will cook for about 7 minutes. Well, the steaks are done, and we just need to add some more salt. People are like, man, you're putting a lot of salt on there. Well, you need that salt because when you're not eating any carbohydrates, then you get dehydrated, and salt is pretty important electrolyte in your body. If you don't have enough salt, like the other day, I had a pretty bad headache, and my legs were cramping, and I woke up. I went to bed, and I woke up like 2 hours later, and I still had a splitting headache, and my electrolytes were low. So, you got to keep your salt up, and your potassium, your calcium, your magnesium. Your electrolytes are pretty important. Now I'm going to enjoy these steaks. This is what I use for my electrolytes when I'm low. I drink one of these every other day. I put one pack. I put one pack of these in with about two 16-ounce bottle of water, and I drink it so that way it's not too salty. And in here, it's got 1,000 sodium, 500 potassium, 1585 chloride, and magnesium to keep my electrolytes up. What's up, guys? We are back in the hotel here. It's Thursday, and I was thinking a lot of people are probably like, hey, bro, I don't know if I can do this. I can't eat steaks every day. You don't have to eat steaks every day. So today I picked up some hamburger, and I'm going to cook them on the George Foreman. I bought them already in patties. You can just take your semi and whip it into a Walmart or any grocery store. Walk in there and pick up your food. Now, if you get to Walmart sometimes early in the morning, since I work midnight, sometimes I stroll in there and it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. They have a lot of the meat that is on sale there. That'll be marked down because it needs to be used today or like the next day. So you can get steaks like $6, $7 off. I got my hamburger seasoned with salt. I got the George Foreman grill all heated up, and we are going out to cook some burgers. Well, now that I finished my burgers, I just want to take a minute to say, like, if you do stop in and you buy hamburgers, you don't want to buy, like 90/10, 93/7. You want a higher fat percentage in those burgers because the fat is really what's going to keep you from getting hungry on this diet. So I usually do 80/20. I have a hard time. I understand like a 73/27. That's still kind of hard for me to eat. Uh, Leaves your teeth feeling a little filmy. So 80/20, and you can eat other things on this diet besides meat. You can eat eggs. You can have cheese. You can have bacon. Bacon's a huge one. But like, oh, you want a snack? Grab some bacon. Just always have just cook a pound of bacon to have in the fridge. Because anytime you're like, oh, I have cravings for chocolate, I have cravings for potato chips, boom, grab a couple pieces of bacon. On another note, I have a guy that I work with. I told him I was doing this diet, and I told him, hey, I lost 20 pounds. And he was, well, I'm glad you lost 20 pounds. He's like, but that's no good. You can't eat just meat. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a little Native American tribe called the Inuit, which lived on nothing but seal meat, blubber, you know, fish. They didn't eat, they had no vegetation up there. So are those people still around? I think they are. So I think, the people's misconceptions of that you have to have vegetables, that you have to have carbohydrates, it's just untrue. You can get by just eating meat. For thousands of years, human beings followed animals, like the Native Americans of North America. They followed the Sioux Indians. They followed the buffalo everywhere they went. And then as times progressed and we learned how to farm, hey, we didn't have to move as much. But your body's not designed to just eat 70% carbohydrates. You're not supposed to be uh, eating tons of seed oil that's in everything. Soybean oil, it's in everything. Canola oil, it's in everything. Your salad dressings, and that stuff causes inflammation in your body. I mean, you don't have to believe me because I'm just a dumb truck driver, but there's plenty of doctors on YouTube that you can listen to, and anything you want to know, look up Dr. Ken Berry. Go check out his page. He has tons of videos on stuff. When people are like, "Well, what about your cholesterol?" Go listen to Ken Berry or Dr. Sean Baker. These guys have tons of information out there. You just need to go and watch. Like the whole food pyramid scheme is a scheme. Like the whole food pyramid, it's like, oh, you're supposed to have all these vegetables and all this, or all these carbohydrates. Since if anybody, I know my family members now, I always had gas. I was constantly, always burping, always farting. Now that I only eat meat, I barely ever fart. Well, thanks for listening to me rant a little bit. Um, Tomorrow is a weigh-in for me. A little nervous. Didn't have the best week, so hopefully we'll lose some weight. If not, I mean, we'll just keep with it because I tell you what, I feel better. My knees don't hurt as bad as they used to. So I'll see you tomorrow. I weighed in here at 314.2, which is down almost 3 pounds from last week and down 22.2 pounds overall. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.